Have you ever stood in the middle of a massive, crowded international airport, holding your passport, listening to fast announcements you can barely understand, and suddenly felt a wave of anxiety hit you? Your heart rate goes up, your palms sweat, and you worry that you will forget your English when aboard. Officer stares directly into your eyes. Let me make you a promise right now. This 30-minute audio guide is the most detailed, comprehensive, and practical airport English masterclass you will ever find. We are going to walk through every single micro-interaction, from the moment you step up to the check-in counter, through the stress of security, the intensity of immigration, and the unexpected emergencies like delayed flights and lost luggage. After listening to this entire scenario, you will not just learn vocabulary, you will gain the absolute confidence to navigate any airport in the world like a seasoned, professional traveler. Let's begin our journey.
Act I, the check-in counter and navigating baggage issues.
Next in line, please, step forward. Good morning. Welcome to Global Airways. Where is your final destination today, sir?
Good morning to you too. I am flying to London Heathrow today, but I have a connecting flight and a brief layover in Frankfurt.
Excellent. I can certainly help you with that. May I please have your valid passport, any necessary travel visas, and your booking reference or e-ticket confirmation?
Yes, absolutely. Here is my passport. As for the booking reference, I have the electronic ticket open right here on my smartphone screen. Is the QR code scannable?
Yes, that works perfectly. Just hold it right there against the scanner. Great, thank you. Let me pull up your reservation in our system. Yes, I see it here. Armin, you are booked in economy class for both legs of the journey. Are you checking any luggage today, or do you just have carry-on baggage for the cabin?
I have this one large suitcase that I would like to check in, and I am also carrying this backpack and a laptop sleeve as my carry-on luggage and personal items.
Perfect. Please lift your large suitcase and place it flat on the conveyor belt and digital scale to your left so we can verify the weight. Oh, it looks like we have a slight complication here. Your ticket tier allows for a maximum complimentary baggage allowance of 23 kilograms. However, your suitcase is currently registering at 26.8 kilograms. That means you are 3.8 kilograms overweight.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. I weighted it home using a standard bathroom scale, but I guess it wasn't accurate enough. What are my options in this situation? Is the excess baggage fee very expensive?
The flat rate for an overweight checked bag on this international route is $75. Alternatively, if you have sufficient space inside your carry-on backpack, you are welcome to step aside, open your suitcase, and repack some of the heavier items into your backpack. However, please remember that your carry-on bag must not exceed 8 kilograms, and it must fit inside the overhead bin or underneath the seat in front of you.
$75 is a bit steep for less than 4 kilograms. If you don't mind, I would prefer to step aside for a moment, open the suitcase, and transfer a few heavy items. I have a couple of thick textbooks and a heavy winter coat that I can take out.
Of course, take your time. Just pull the bag off the scale and you can use the bench right behind you to rearrange your belongings. When you're ready, just come right back to my counter.
Okay, I have taken out the heavy textbooks and I'm just going to wear my winter jacket instead. Let's see what the scale says now.
Perfect. Now it is registering at exactly 22.6 kilograms, which is safely under the maximum allowance. I will print out your baggage tag now. I am wrapping this baggage tag around your suitcase handle, and here is your luggage claim sticker. I am going to stick it directly onto the back of your passport cover. Please make sure you do not lose this sticker. In the rare event that your luggage is delayed or misplaced, our ground crew will absolutely need this specific tracking number to locate your bag.
Understood. I will keep it safe. While you are processing my ticket, could I make a special request regarding my seating? I would highly prefer an aisle seat over a window seat or a middle seat. Also, if there are any available seats in the emergency exit row, I would really appreciate the extra legroom.
Let me consult the digital seating chart for this aircraft. Well, it looks like the emergency exit rows are completely occupied on the first flight to Frankfurt. However, I do have a very good aisle seat available in row 12. Seat 1 to C. It is in the forward section of the cabin, which means you will be able to deplane much faster, giving you plenty of time to catch your connecting flight. For the second leg from Frankfurt to London, I actually do have an exit row aisle seat available. Seat 2 for D. Please note that for the exit row, aviation regulations require that you must be able and willing to assist the cabin crew in the unlikely event of an emergency evacuation. Is that acceptable to you?
Yes, that is completely fine with me. I am perfectly willing and able to assist if necessary. Thank you so much for checking that for me.
Wonderful. Let me finalize the check-in and print your documents. Here are your two separate boarding passes. This first pass is for your initial flight from here to Frankfurt. The second pass is for your connecting flight from Frankfurt to London Heathrow. As I mentioned, your large suitcase has been checked through to your final destination in London. This means you do not need to collect your luggage in Frankfurt. Our ground staff will automatically transfer it to your next aircraft.
Oh, that is a massive relief. I was worried I would have to go through baggage claim and check it in all over again during my short layover.
No, not at all. It's completely seamless. Now, looking at your boarding pass. Your flight is scheduled to depart from Gate B22. Boarding will officially commence at 10:15 a.m. and the gate will close strictly 15 minutes prior to the scheduled departure time. I highly recommend that you proceed directly through security control right now, as the lines can get quite congested during peak hours.
Excellent. Gate B22, boarding at 10:15. Thank you so much for your outstanding help and patience this morning. Have a wonderful day.
You are very welcome, Armin. Have a safe and pleasant flight. Next in line, please.
Next passenger, please step forward. Have your physical boarding pass or digital boarding pass ready for validation. Do not walk past the yellow line until instructed.
Hello. Here is my boarding pass for the Frankfurt flight.
Thank you. Scan your barcode right face down on the optical reader. Okay, the light turned green. Proceed forward to the lane on your right. Please grab 2 or 3 plastic bins from underneath the counter and begin preparing your belongings for the X-ray machine.
Thank you.
Attention all passengers, please prepare for screening. All liquids, gels, creams, pastes, and aerosols must be placed inside a single, transparent, resealable plastic bag. No individual liquid container may exceed a capacity of 100 milliliters or 3.4 ounces. If you have any liquids larger than 100 milliliters, remove them now and dispose of them in the waste bins, or they will be confiscated. All large electronic items, including laptops, tablets, e-readers, and professional cameras, must be completely removed from their cases and bags and placed flat in a single layer inside a separate plastic bin. Nothing can be stacked on top of electronics.
Attention all passengers. Please prepare for screening. All liquids, gels, creams, pastes, and aerosols must be placed inside a single, transparent, resealable plastic bag.
Excuse me, officer? I have a small bottle of prescription liquid medication and a container of contact lens solution. Both containers are under 100 milliliters, but they are inside my personal hygiene bag. Do I need to pull them out?
Yes, sir. Pull the entire transparent bag containing those liquids out of your backpack and place it visibly inside the bin. Also, please completely empty your pockets. Remove your keys, loose coins, wallet, wristwatch, cell phone, and your leather belt with the metal buckle. If you are wearing a heavy jacket, a sweater, a coat, or heavy winter boots, those items must be taken off and placed inside a bin as well.
Understood. I will take off my jacket and my belt right now. Should I also remove my standard running shoes, or can I keep them on?
Stop right there, sir. Please step back outside the frame. You have triggered the metal detector walk-through scanner. Please double-check your pockets. Are you absolutely certain you have emptied everything? Check for small foil gum wrappers, metal collar stays, jewelry, or magnetic key cards.
Nothing can be stacked on top of electronics.
Oh, let me check. Ah, I am so sorry. I completely forgot that I have a heavy metal money clip and some loose coins inside the hidden zipper pocket of my cargo pants. My apologies. I didn't realize they were there.
That's all right. It happens frequently. Please drop the money clip and the coins into the tray at the end of the belt. Now please step forward again. This time we're going to use the full-body millimeter wave scanner. Step inside the glass circle, place your feet on the yellow footprints painted on the floor, raise both of your arms above your head as if you are holding a beach ball, and hold completely still for 3 seconds while the machine scans you. Thank you. You are clear to proceed through. Step forward and wait for your bins to exit the X-ray tunnel.
Excuse me, sir. Is this black backpack with the red trim your personal property?
Yes, that is my backpack. Is there something wrong with it?
Our X-ray operator has flagged an unidentified dense object inside the main compartment of your bag. The image is unclear on our monitors. Due to aviation security protocols, we are required to conduct a manual, secondary physical inspection of the contents. Do I have your permission to open and search your bag?
Yes, of course. Go right ahead. I don't have anything illegal or dangerous in there, so please feel free to check.
Thank you. Please stand right there and do not touch the bag while I conduct the search. Let's see. I am unzipping the main compartment. I am removing a notebook. Ah, what is this object wrapped in a protective cloth at the bottom?
Oh, that is a portable, heavy-duty electronic power bank for charging my laptop and phone during long flights. I forgot that it has a large lithium-ion battery inside.
Yes, this is exactly what triggered the alarm. Large lithium-ion power banks appear incredibly dense under X-ray imaging. Let me inspect the labels on the back to verify its capacity. Okay, it is rated at 98 watt-hours. That is safely below the international aviation limit of 100 watt-hours for transport in passenger cabins. However, for future reference, you must always treat large power banks exactly like a laptop. Remove it from your bag and place it flat in a separate bin before it goes through the machine. I see. I didn't know that power banks were treated the same way as laptops. Thank you for explaining that to me. I will definitely remember to do that next time. You're welcome. Everything else inside your bag looks perfectly fine. I am zipping it back up for you. You can take your backpack, collect all your personal belongings from the trays, and proceed into the departure lounge. Have a safe journey.
Thank you very much for your professionalism. Have a good shift.
After passing through security, Armin enjoys a brief rest before his initial flight to Frankfurt. After a smooth journey, he arrives at Frankfurt Airport for his layover. Because he is transferring to a flight bound for London, United Kingdom, which is outside the Schengen zone, Armin must now pass through international passport control and an immigration interview conducted by a border officer.
Next passenger in line, please approach the booth. Stand right behind the white line. Passport and travel documents, please. Good afternoon, officer. Here is my passport, along with my electronic visa waiver confirmation printout for the United Kingdom. Thank you. Let me scan the biometric data page of your passport. Your passport is valid, and the visa documentation appears in order. Tell me, Armin, what is the exact purpose of your travel to the United Kingdom?
The primary purpose of my travel is tourism and leisure. I am taking a 10-day vacation to visit London. I have planned a comprehensive sightseeing itinerary to explore the city's historical landmarks, museums, and cultural sites. I see. Tourism. And how long do you intend to remain within the territory of the United Kingdom? I will be staying for exactly 10 days. My arrival is scheduled for this afternoon, and I have a confirmed return flight ticket booked for the 16th of this month, flying back out of London Heathrow.
Do you have a physical or digital copy of your return flight ticket or itinerary with you?
Yes, I do. I have a printed copy of my entire travel itinerary right here in this folder, which includes the confirmation number, flight numbers, and departure times for my return journey. Here it is.
Thank you. Let me examine that. Okay. The flight details match your statement. Now, where will you be accommodated during your 10-day stay in London? Are you staying with friends, relatives, or at a commercial establishment?
I will be staying at a commercial hotel. I have a reservation at the Royal National Hotel, located in central London. Here is the official booking confirmation voucher, which clearly lists the hotel's full physical address, contact telephone number, and the dates of my stay.
Are you traveling alone, or are you accompanied by any family members, business associates, or traveling companions? I am traveling entirely by myself. What is your current profession or occupation back in your home country?
I am employed full-time as a senior software engineer at a technology corporation.
And how do you intend to fund your travel, accommodation, and daily living expenses while you are visiting the United Kingdom? Do you have sufficient financial resources?
I am funding this vacation entirely through my personal savings. To demonstrate my financial self-sufficiency, I have brought certified copies of my employment verification letter, my recent salary slips, and my official bank account statements from the past 3 months. They prove that I have more than enough funds available to cover all expenses during my trip.
Excellent. That is very thorough. Do you have anything to declare to customs today? Any restricted food items, plants, agricultural products, commercial goods, or currency exceeding the value of 10,000 euros or equivalent?
No, sir. I have absolutely nothing to declare. I am only carrying my personal clothing, standard toiletries, and personal electronic devices for my own use.
Have you ever traveled to the United Kingdom, Canada, or any member states of the European Union prior to this trip? Have you ever overstayed a visa or been denied entry to any country? Armin: No, this is my very first time traveling to the United Kingdom, and I have never been denied entry or overstayed a visa anywhere. My travel record is completely clear. Very well. Please look directly into the camera mounted on the glass partition in front of you for a digital facial recognition scan. Keep looking straight ahead. Okay, biometric match confirmed. Now, please place your right index finger flat on the glowing digital fingerprint scanner to your right. Hold it still. Perfect, thank you. Everything looks perfectly correct in our database, Armin. I have stamped your passport with your entry clearance. Please ensure you carry your identification and hotel information with you at all times. Welcome to the International Transit Area. Enjoy your time in London. Armin, thank you very much for your time and help, officer. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thank you very much for your time and help, officer. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
Armin has successfully cleared passport control. He walks into the massive departure lounge of Frankfurt Airport, looking for gate B22. However, as he approaches the main electronic departure board, he notices that the status of his flight has suddenly changed to a bright red color. A gate emergency has occurred.
Airport PHIM. Attention passengers of Global Airways Flight GA104 with service to London Heathrow. There has been an urgent gate change for this flight.
Excuse me. Hello. Good morning. I am a passenger on flight GA104 to London Heathrow. I was just checking the master departure board, and it says that the flight status has been updated to delayed. And there is also an flashing notification about a gate change. Could you please clarify what is happening?
Good morning, sir. Let me check the real-time operational updates for flight GA104. Yes, that is correct. We apologize for the inconvenience. But due to severe adverse weather conditions and heavy fog over the English Channel, the incoming aircraft arrived significantly late from its previous destination. As a result, your flight's departure has been delayed by approximately 50 minutes. Furthermore, due to airport congestion caused by the weather delay, our departure gate has been reassigned. Your flight will no longer depart from gate B22. The new assigned gate is gate A15, which is located in Terminal 1, Concourse A.
Oh, I see. A minute delay. My main concern is that I have a very specific appointment in London later this afternoon. If the delay increases, or if I miss an operational update, what should I do? Is there any possibility that the flight might be cancelled entirely?
At this moment, weather conditions are steadily improving in London, so cancellation is highly unlikely. The aircraft is already at the airport, and our ground crews are currently refueling and performing routine safety checks. We fully expect to arrive at 15 at approximately 11 a.m. instead of the original 10:15 a.m. time.
That is very reassuring to hear. Since the gate has changed from Concourse B to Concourse A, how long does it typically take to walk there from this location? Do I need to go through security screening again to change concourses?
You do not need to clear security control again, as there is an indoor pedestrian transit walkway connecting Concourse B to Concourse A within the secure airside zone. However, Frankfurt Airport is massive, and it is a substantial walk. It typically takes about 12 to 15 minutes of brisk walking to reach Gate A15 from here. I would strongly advise you to begin heading toward Concourse A right now, so that you are positioned at the gate well before boarding begins.
Excellent. I will walk over to Gate A15 immediately. Thank you so much for providing such clear information during a stressful delay. I really appreciate your assistance.
You are very welcome, sir. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Have a great flight.
Thank you for waiting, ladies and gentlemen. We've invited first class. Now we're inviting executive.
Global Airways is proud to announce that flight GA104 to London Heathrow is now ready for boarding at Gate A15. We would like to remind all passengers to have their boarding passes and valid passports open to the photo page ready for inspection. To ensure an efficient process, we will be boarding by designated seating zones. We now invite our first class, business class, and priority passengers in Zone 1 to step forward for boarding.
Let me look at my physical boarding pass. Okay, my seat is 24D, and right underneath the seat number, it says Zone 3. I need to wait until they call my specific zone.
We are now ready to invite all passengers holding boarding passes for Zone 2 and Zone 3 to step forward and join the boarding queue. Please ensure all carry-on luggage complies with cabin size regulations.
Hello, good morning. Here is my passport and my boarding pass for Zone 3.
Good morning, sir. Thank you. Let me scan your barcode. The scan is successful. Your passport matches the manifest details. You are all set to go. Please proceed down the jet bridge. Once you board the aircraft, seat 2D will be located on the right-hand side of the aisle. In the emergency exit row toward the middle of the cabin, enjoy your flight to London, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Host. And just like that, Armin has taken his seat, safely stowed his carry-on luggage in the overhead locker, and is ready for takeoff. Think about what we just accomplished together in the past tatlumpo minutes. We stepped up to the check-in counter and handled a complex overweight baggage crisis without spending a single dollar unnecessarily. We entered the high-stress security line, managed a secondary physical inspection calmly, and protected our electronic property. We faced a strict border control officer, answered every single question with absolute precision, and legally stamped our passport. Finally, we encountered a sudden gate emergency, tracked down real-time updates, and boarded our flight smoothly. This 30-minute masterclass is the complete dictionary of your future travels. You now possess the exact vocabulary, phrasing, and structural knowledge used by native speakers and airport professionals worldwide. There is absolutely no reason to feel anxious or afraid ever again. The next time you step into an international airport, you aren't just a lost tourist, you are a confident, articulate, and completely independent global traveler. Save this audio guide, listen to it one more time right before your next international flight, and remember, the world is yours to explore. Stay safe, speak clearly, and fly high.